guys, miss you all. I hope you all stay in good health, stay safe. So we're gonna continue our session today about the surface area. But the last session we had take was about the surface area of a rectangular prism. So today we have a surface area also, but for triangular prism. So we have today the surface area of triangular prism. So we know the meaning of triangular prism. This shape was triangular prism. But what is the meaning of surface area? What is the meaning of surface area? So we talked the last session about the surface area of rectangular prism. So we said the surface area is the sum of all area of all faces. So the same is today. The same is today. The surface area is the area, the sum of all area of all the shape. So again, the sum of the areas of all faces, So like the rectangular prism, the surface area was the sum of all area of the all faces. So today the same with triangular prism, the sum of all areas of all faces. So the triangular prism consists of 5 faces. The triangular prism consists of 5 faces. Remember how many faces? 5 faces. So we have 5 faces. 2 in the front and in the back. Yes. And 1 is a triangle. 2 is a triangle also. So how many faces we have in triangular prism? 5. 2 triangular bases. 2 triangular bases. So we have 2 triangular bases, one in the back and one in the front. So we have 2 triangular bases and 3 rectangular sides. Where is the rectangular sides? This is 1, 2, yes, 1 in the back, and we have 1 in the bottom. It's called the bottom base or bottom side. So we have the 3 rectangular sides. 2 are similar. 2 are similar. 2 is the same. What is the meaning of the same? So we have the same area of 2 rectangles, and the bottom is something is different. Not all different, but something is different. So we have 3 rectangular sides. We have 3 rectangular sides. 2 the same in the area. So we have 2 rectangular sides and 1 in the bottom. So again, we have 5 faces in triangular prism. 2 is rectangular sides or rectangular bases, and 3 rectangular sides. So again, 2 triangular bases and 3 rectangular sides. So again, we have 5 faces, 2 triangular bases and 3 rectangular sides. So let's see. We have 1, 2. We have 1, 2 triangles and 3 rectangles, 3 rectangular sides or rectangular faces. 2 is the same. These 2 are the same. So we have the same area for both, and the one in the bottom is different. Okay, so let's see. Find the surface area of this triangular prism. So I need to find the surface area of this triangular prism. So I need to find the faces, the sum of the all area of all faces, the sum of all areas of the all faces. Okay, so how many faces we have? We said it 5. We said it 5. 2 triangles in the base. So we have 2 triangles. The one here and 1 in the back there. And how many rectangles? 3. 3 rectangular sides. 3 rectangular sides. So we have 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. So I need to find the area of 5 faces. I need to find the area of 5 faces. the triangles is the same. So if I found one of them, so if I find one of the triangles like this one, the area of the triangle, this triangle is half times base times height, right? Half times base times height. So if I found the area of one, I'm gonna multiply by 2. So now I finished from the part of the area of the triangles. So now I need to find the area of one triangle and multiply by times 2. So now I finished the part of the triangles. So let's see the rectangles. We have the length here of this triangle, of this rectangle, is the length is 20 and width is 5. Okay, the length is 20 and the length is 5. So the same with the opposite rectangle. The opposite rectangle, the length is 5 and width is 20. So the both rectangles is 5 and 20, 5 and 20. But the bottom side, which is this one, the length is 20. The length is 20, but the width is 10. So the length is 20 and width is 10. So again, the length is 20 and width is 10, but both rectangles here is 5 and 20. So now I need to find the area of each face, but for triangles I'm gonna find one of them and multiply times 2. So the area of the triangle is half times base times height. So half times 8 times 20 times 20. So it's gonna equal half times 4, not 20, 10. Half times 8 is 4. 4 times 10 is 40. So the area of the one triangle is 40. So the same is the down there. The area of this triangle is times 40 is 40. But for the easy way, you found one of them and times 2, so you finished the part of the triangles. So now I need to find the area of each rectangle. So the area of the rectangle is the area of rectangle, length times width. So the length here is 5 and width here is 20. So 5 times 20. So equal 100. Equal 100. So the same for this triangle and this triangle also. The area here is 100. Why? Because they are the opposite faces we have. But here we have the bottom side. The bottom side. So the bottom face or side, the bottom rectangular face. So this one, the area here is length times width. But here is different from these faces. So it's gonna be different. 10 times 20. So it's gonna equal 200. It's gonna equal 200. So the area here is 100. The area here is 100, 100. But the area here is gonna be 200. And the area of each rectangle is 40 and 40. So here the area of the two rectangles 40 times 2. And 100 times 2. So, and the last one is 200. So I'm gonna find the sum of all areas of all faces. 200 plus 200 is 400 plus 80. So it's gonna equal 400 square feet. So 480 square feet. So now I found the area of the surface area of this triangular prism. So let's see the next example. So again, I have the triangle, the height is 5 feet, the base of the triangle is 12, and also the length of the rectangular bottom side the rectangular bottom side or rectangular bottom face. And we have here the length is 16 feet and width here is 8. So if you have the all faces, so the triangle is 5 and 8, 12, 5 for height, 12 for base, and we have the rectangle here is 8 for length and 16 for width, the same with down there. So they are equal in length and equal in area. And the last one is the bottom rectangular base, so it's gonna be equal the area of rectangular base, 16 times 12 4. So we found the area of the bottom rectangular face, and they are these rectangular faces, 8 times 16. So the same here is 8 times 16, and we have here the area of the triangle is half times 12, the base is 12 times the height is 5. So the area here is 30, and the same with this triangle. So again we have a triangle in the front and a triangle in the back. So the both are opposite and equal in the area and equal in dimension, whatever you have. So the both are equal in length and equal in area. And we have two rectangles, two rectangles are also equal in length and area. So 128, so 128. And the area here 16 times 12 in the bottom rectangular face, 16 times 12 equal 192. So to find the surface area, I'm gonna sum all areas of all faces. So 30 plus 30 or 30 times 2, whatever. And here is 128 plus 128 or 128 times 2 to find this, the area of both triangles, rectangles. And here the area of the bottom rectangle is 192. So I'm gonna find the sum of all faces, all areas of all faces, so it's gonna be equal 508 square feet. So guys, I hope you all understand. If you have any question, please post it in the Facebook or LMS, or send it to me in WhatsApp or Messenger, whatever you have. And thank you for all listening.